Hi, my name is Pratham. I'm here with my presenting partner, Aditya Bankati, and
Hello.
we are part of Pratham Team 10, talking about how we're bringing AI into extracurriculars with our app, SmartyPants.
Hmm.
Before we get into SmartyPants, I'm going to ask Adi if he can try to find
Hmm.
any opportunities as the high schooler that he is in tech, comp sci, whatever his interests are, really. And we're going to see how he does using just Google and standard tools that exist on the internet right now to find an opportunity.
All right, I'm
Well,
gonna do
I delve in.
something that we've already encountered, which is hosting a nonprofit.
Let's get into the problem. People from impoverished backgrounds often lack the resources needed to find and apply for these meaningful extracurricular opportunities. And extracurricular opportunities are becoming ever more important in applying for college, breaking into professional industry, getting a job in high school, and just supporting a better future and making a difference in the world, really. 6 in every 10 college students right now lack any internship experience, and 70% of first year students are expected to participate in internships despite that lack in college students being in internship positions. People spend an average of 2.5 hours per day just searching for information on careers, getting an internship and extracurriculars, and a majority of students spend 1 to 5 hours a week, almost as much as a part time job itself, just for searching for a job. Fewer and fewer teens are volunteering every year, primarily due to a lack of opportunities and a lack of resources to find those types of opportunities. In short, finding opportunities is hard, it takes time, and the current websites aren't catered to users. As far as we can see, they're not catered for any users. Adi, have you had any progress with finding any information on extracurriculars or starting that nonprofit?
Not really. It's all generic information telling me to Google stuff, file IRS forms, and somebody even tried to sell me like their services for $100 plus filing fees. So it
Right,
looks pretty expensive.
exactly. So, who are our customers? Well, our customers, we're going to call them our customers in quotations because we proudly will have an audience of free users, not paying customers, because SmartyPants is a free service for all to use. But our customers are essentially going to be people like Audie, people like me, teenagers around the world. But let's delve in a little bit further to what the problem really is. Let's check some headlines really quick. As far as we can see since the COVID pandemic and really just in recent times, elite college admissions or college admissions in general have been requiring way higher academic and extracurricular standards. Even for students that aren't even in college yet, just getting to college is a challenge because they can't find extracurriculars. Once students get into college, or even when they're not, getting any entry level job is not easy work, as the New York Times states themselves. Entry level jobs now demand 3 to 5 years of experience, and if they don't, they demand some equivalent level of
Thank
skill
you again. I
that
know
would
we
only
just
come
talked
from
through a lot.
such high levels of experience. The rise in demand for more qualifications, especially a college degree or equivalent proficiency, may be outpacing the growth of the job market itself. We can see that the top 10 skills right now, required by level of mastery and time, are taking much more time than usual, and they're requiring far more higher levels of education than before. Industries in tech, AI, machine learning, and business require far more of these advanced skills that require experiences in extracurriculars, jobs, and just more activities that kids are not able to get into at this age. As you can see, the unemployment rate for 16 to 19-year-olds is also plummeting, yet the requirements, even for high schoolers that are less than a bachelor's degree, so not college students, those requirements are still rising. While job positions are opening, they're not opening for students like us who don't have access to these extracurriculars or have harder access to extracurriculars. More education is critical to secure a greater income in the future job market or the job market right now. However, college admissions, both domestically and internationally, get stricter and stricter on the matter of rigorous extracurricular activities. Activities cost more, they're hard to find, and there's degree inflation everywhere. Adi, do you want to take over? Do you want to report some progress that you've made at all?
So far, I haven't been able to find anything. People are telling me that they're gonna file my 5013C legal files for me, and the fees are absolutely horrendous. I'm getting like between $100 to $300. YouTube videos are just giving me generic advice. They aren't telling me how to fill out any of the forms. Quite frankly, there's a lack of support or aid coming from Google or any of these websites, including the IRS itself. But just to talk about the slide that Burkan's on right now, Burkan and I have had to go through a lot in our high school career to basically get into our ECs. DECA, UB Comp Lab at UW, Hack Club, Congressional App Challenge, USICO, and Key Club are just a couple of the things we've had to spend hours searching for. And quite frankly, some of them have prerequisites too. Like USICO, You need to be studying that for at least a couple of years because before you're able to get to like the high tiers. And overall, it's quite a struggle trying to find the right ECs to match you.
Our goal with SmartyPants is to increase accessibility, boost work experience, and help local projects. We're removing the barriers for students in terms of technical expertise and getting through complex jargon that's often involved the internet, especially for lower income students and families. Uh, we're making finding opportunities far easier for everyone, and we're allowing people to boost their work experience and add to their resume before they get to college or before they move on in their career. We're also helping local projects by giving organizations a place to post their opportunities to these eager students because SmartyPants is a crowdsourced application that accepts crowdsourced opportunities, jobs, and positions to post in our database.
And just to cut Burkhan off, sorry, I'm just going to show you Smarty Pants in general. If I were to just quickly search, I know I've done this Google query multiple times, but I'll literally just copy and paste this query. How to host a nonprofit in the tech field as a high schooler. And as you can see, Hack Club is right there. First result, and they offer a fiscal sponsorship where they file all of my legal documents for me for free. So essentially, all of these fees, all of these tabs have all become redundant simply because of SmartyPants offering Hack Club as a simple alternative.
SmartyPants is like if you took Google, ZipRecruiter, Indeed, and all these websites and turned it into one efficient search engine. Imagine having a search engine where all your results were actually relevant, 100% relevant, and they got you to where you needed to go instantly, just like Audie just did with the Hackle Bank. Right now, our customers, so first we asked the question, who are our customers? Well, we serve the eager youth, the students seeking new opportunities to make a difference. SmartyPants' potential users include 7,057,980 U.S. students currently in the college admissions process, not to mention the 17.3 million high schoolers that are still engaged in just high school work and getting their experience for their applications. Potential users also include the international populations of countries like India, the more than 88.5 million students receiving secondary education of very varying income levels, just like the US. SmartyPants can serve both the millions of students and thousands of services looking for a free platform to get their work done.
First, let's start off with the homepage. It's sleek and clean. We have a simple nav bar at the top that redirects to our 4 pages, and in the center, we have a search box where we can type in our query, and upon submitting, an LLM will process our request and comb through our database to find our appropriate results. And then we have a saved list. So every time you find something from your search query that you want to store for future reference, you can actually save it. And it'll actually keep track of the title, the URL, the description, specific details, and even the tag. So saving opportunities makes it really easy to come back to the future. So through our suggestion page, local businesses and other nonprofits and basically anybody can suggest quick and easy opportunities for high schoolers. And because our database is crowdsourced, it improves diversity by accounting for different ethnicities, backgrounds, and income brackets. And we have a chatbot integrated into our website so you can have one-on-one conversations. Because it is based off of Gemini, it has the ability to pretty much help you with everything. And the memory's cached, so Gemini knows what you guys have been talking about. The LLM is expandable and can be trained with custom prompts and fine-tuned. For our tools, the user can simply interact with the front end through Vue, Tailwind, and Prime View. The front end communicates with the backend through Express.js. The backend communicates with the LLM, which is Gemini, and Gemini finally talks with our database through MongoDB. Our database is expandable. Right now, we've filled it up with test data, but as we publish it and crowdsource more data, our database will expand significantly.
SmartyPants runs on trained instructed AI to give only the right answers the first time, every single time. And here's how we did it. SmartyPants initiates a connection to Google's Gemini LLM using our carefully crafted system instructions. So what does that exactly mean? Well, we instruct Gemini using a cached set of system instructions, and what these instructions tell Gemini is to look through the user's natural language query. And this natural language, it looks for the user's skill, maybe background, demographics, interests, passions, and really any other kind of information that could help with matching them to these extracurriculars, and it stores them into a JSON object as displayed in number 3 of the steps. This JSON object is then sent into our database directly for querying, so making that connection between Gemini and our database highly efficient. It is sent to that database, and results are then directly pinged back to the users, and all the results are curated directly from an extracurricular database. SmartyPants brings the right opportunities to the limelight. So while a Google search, kind of like Audie was doing just minutes ago, requires gives results requiring years of experience, certifications, a lot of money, and even a college degree, SmartyPants search gives only relevant opportunities that teens can really join without the hours of searching. Existing databases for extracurriculars need filters, highly specified searches, and lots of trial and error just to get a decent result. Searches often resemble something like a database query. Natural language doesn't work on these databases at all. There are no personalized results, there's no AI assistance, and there's oftentimes really slow performance with the amount of databases, the amount of middleware, and the amount of inefficiencies in the programming. Meanwhile, SmartyPants accepts natural language and conveniently gives results in mere seconds. Searches resemble real human questions and conversations, and AI chatbots there to help you with any guidance that you need, and results will be guaranteed in practically 1 to 2 seconds. Even existing recruiting chatbots that do personalize the experience and help you find a job take more than 10 seconds just to offer one piece of advice. AI assistance is mostly in beta testing on these websites, and results are mostly generic. They're meant to see if users actually get any relevant results, and they're meant to really collect data from users and not actually help them out. They pander to high income and larger businesses due to advertising and contract details. And just to get the same advice and search that you would get on SmartyPants, you have to spend 3 minutes just talking to a chatbot on one of these websites. SmartyPants offers nearly instant job and extracurricular matching results with entirely relevant results. Our crowdsourced data ensures that we get authentic ventures and opportunities suggested every time. We promise 30 seconds for the same advice and searches that you would do on one of these other websites like Indeed and ZipRecruiter. And our AI assistance offers specific searching assistance granting maximum relevant results on the website.
In short, we perform phenomenally better than our competition.
Yeah.
This just summarizes what we've already been through. The main idea is that SmartyPants is personalized and it takes natural language into account. It considers you as a person rather than just combing through keywords. So here's a product roadmap. We're expected to work on database moderation, which means any suggestions will get either denied or approved by a moderation team. And then the website will actually be fully deployed, including the front end and the back end, which means it's not running on our local machines anymore. Then we'll work on marketing, try to get this bigger. And then we'll work on user analytics, try to get some suggestions, see what the users think about the app so far. And then based off of those suggestions, we can implement the community requested features while also working on a mobile app version.
To try out SmartyPants as a live demo and you want to ask any questions, submit any concerns to us, you can scan the QR code below. Test on your tablet, phone, computer. SmartyPants works basically everywhere. Thank you for listening. We appreciate taking the time to listen to our presentation from all of us at Pratham Team 10.